Motivation time. Woo. All right, y'all. I like motivation because really, I feel like I am inspiring myself. I don't care how the day goes. I'm always excited about motivation. Okay. Do you guys remember seeing a post on Facebook or other social media sites asking if you could go back in time, what would you tell your younger self? You guys remember reading anything like that? If so, just put it in the in the chat. Me, if you have. I do. And I remember all the words of wisdom I would give my younger self. Advice like, you know, don't rush to grow up. Be confident. Believe in myself. Girl, he ain't worth it. She ain't worth it. Save my money. Just do it. Dream big and go hard. Do it. Choose your friends wisely. But guess what? I can't go back in time. What I can do is talk to my present self. Speak that same advice to me, my present self now. So often, I find myself stuck in my past of how I wish I did things differently. Totally neglecting the fact that the me now needs to hear the advice, needs to be given some encouraging words, receive tough love, and given some grace to keep my head held high, to continue on my journey to becoming a better me, financially free, and generational wealth and legacy. Because I can't do anything about my past, but I can learn from it and not make the same mistakes so that my present and future will be an evolution of me. So, promise I made myself for 2022 was to love me where I'm at, to embrace my double chin, embrace my fat rolls, to embrace all of the negative things that I see on and in me. Because you got to remember, if I don't love myself, I can expect anybody else to love me. If I don't treat myself right, I can't expect others to treat me right. So the way people treat me, it's got to start with me. Because, when you love you, you do better, you treat yourself better. And then not just that though, but also when I start loving me, and I become open to all the opportunities that will present themselves to me. So let's think about it for a second. When I feel like I'm not at my best, I find myself declining opportunities. My self-esteem is low, a dull smile, no creativity. I'm in a huge mental fog. I just simply shut down and increasing depression. But when I feel at my best, I find myself saying yes more. My creative juices are freely flowing. I'm leaping into action and open to possibilities and opportunities that are presented to me. So for 2022, I'm speaking, I'm breathing life, love, wisdom, and financial freedom into myself. I'm going to be my own cheerleader and hype woman. But I also want to make sure that while I'm loving on me and growing into a better sin, that I'm also remain mindful that I also need a village. That's why communities like Sit, the Winter Squad is so important. And there's so many others. But it's so important for traders like myself because it's more than a community. It's a family. It's unity. When we were younger, they used to say it takes a village to raise a kid. It takes a village for what we're doing. It takes a village. We can't do it by ourselves. So we need help. And so with that, you got to tap in. Even the strongest support and rest and encouragement. I know that no matter how much I grow, I want to make sure that others are coming along with me, because I don't want to be selfish and do all this by myself and leave others behind. But I also know too that everyone isn't built for tough and cannot come with me. And that's okay. That's all right. Everybody can't come. You know, some people are going to stay behind and be on the sideline. You know, everybody can't be CEO. Unfortunately, some people are meant to be the employee. Some people are meant to be the janitor. You know, everybody's not meant to be the leader. Okay? And that's okay. We all gonna have our roles. I know everybody's not meant to come on my journey. And I also know that people will talk about me because they're going to perceive me to think that I'm better, I'm stronger, even bougie. And guess what, y'all? I'm far from those things. I'm far from all those adjectives. Far from it. But what I will say is this, but what they will see is that my light is shining bright and that I'm not going to dim it to make them feel better. I would just tell them to wear some sunglasses when they're around me. Sin is here to slay all day, okay? I'm gonna shine bright like a diamond. Thank you, Rihanna. 2022 will be the year of endless possibilities for me. And I also know that if you feed yourself with positivity, surround yourself with people that want the best for you, 2022 will be your year of limitless opportunities. So I want us to go into this 2022 being fearless, not being afraid of the unknown, but embrace and look at that unknown as a next step, a new level for higher and better. Because whatever idea, whatever vision, whatever dream that God has planted in you, just know you don't have to have everything together. You don't have to, if you say you want to be a builder, maybe you don't have your brick and mortar, but guess what? You know how to design, you know how to look at a floor plan, you know how to look at a blueprint, you know how to network. Sometimes you just gotta lead. Sometimes you just gotta do it. You know, you can't wait for every single thing to be together, because if so, you'll be waiting. And then by the time you think you're ready, you're dead. And then somebody else has moved on. As I say all the time, the richest place on this earth is a cemetery, because we got so many people that died with dreams. You know, we could have had, people dying that could have had a cure for things. They could have had the next great invention, but because they were waiting to get it all together, or because they were scared, or because they had naysayers or people in their ear telling them they can't do it. They were afraid to be the first person in their family or in their circle to break generational curses. They slept on themselves. They didn't bet on themselves. I want y'all to go into 2022 betting on yourself. You got to do it, because you never know who's looking at you, who you might be inspiring, who's just waiting for you to take that leap of faith. They can take it too. You never know who's looking up to you, who sees you as that mentor, waiting for you to leap out. So I want us to embrace our journey, embrace your talents, embrace your gifts, embrace the communities that are championing and rallying with you. and for you and beside you, so that you can have 2022 be the best of many years to come. All right, guys.